and then like you try to pin forwards, the motion is going over his legs rather than here. You get that control. Look, and you can try and follow. Like, you'd be annoying if you want. Yeah, look. And he's going to try and follow, yeah? But look. I'm using my hips.
And the posture, right?
Yeah, posture. Yeah, the posture is allowing me to use my hips. Yeah? Because if I can let bend over and I've got shit posture, I can't really drive my legs forwards. If I do that, and I can cook them, I can keep that pressure on. It'll be really annoying. And it'll be like, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, lower your hips, push them forwards and bring your shoulders up. Correct your posture. Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah.
Takes practice, takes years of just failing miserably. Okay? Like a lot of the time, you will see me doing whatever here, I'll just try and shit out. Right? And it's the only way you're going to work out what's working and what isn't. Okay? Like, you know, so if I'm trying a different way of guard pretend stopping someone passing my car, then it's, you know, it's, you've got to just try this shit. You see something going on, why not? Just give it a go. Alright, whatever. As long as you understand the context behind the technique. Alright, that's one thing I really try to drill home with people. So I'll try pass and I'll keep trying it, but I need to understand how I got to that position to start that pass. Does that make sense? Yeah? So look, I'm here, like, get there, look, boom. Yeah, it's annoying, yeah? Yeah, proper shit, isn't it? Right, okay, cool. We're going to go into X-Guard now. Hey. Shut up, I'm not on YouTube right there. So now I would like you on your knees, please. Thank you very much. So we're going in from our butterfly guard, okay guys? So we've got the cross collar, I'm rolling onto my shoulder, bringing his right leg up to me, okay? So that as I go over, bring him, push. Shadrach's got this little dancey leg, he likes it there, alright? So you're going to have to look for it a little bit more to bring it back, okay? So I had to sit up there to collect it. I think that's quite a specific to Shadrach sort of thing. I haven't seen many others do it that way, but that's okay. Alright, so as I'm here, I brought his leg onto my shoulder. Okay, it's quite important this, so I'll show you why in a sec. So from here, Shadrach knows if I bring this foot out, he's going to have a horrible time and I'm going to do that technical stand up, okay? So he's going to try and put his foot on the floor. And he's going to build up his base. Come on, all the way up, stand up. There you go, boom. So now look, my foot is going to slip onto this hip, and this foot is going to go behind the knee there, or just above the knee. Okay? My legs are flared, they're not like this, and I've got jiu-jitsu feet. Right, so I mentioned about the leg on the shoulder, okay? This means I'm directly under his hips. If I get up, and I've got up to here, my hips are in front of him. Now if I try and lift him up, my gammy knee ain't going to let me do shit, alright? But if I manage to roll him over and get or shuffle myself underneath here, now I've got full control. Yeah, so it's super important that if fraction you're outside, directly under the hips, you lose power. Okay? You want it to feel like you're a scissor lift. Yeah? Everyone seen a scissor lift before? Yeah? Yeah, it has its mechanisms like this, yeah? It kind of looks like this. And we're using that same sort of thing. Okay, so let's look at that entry again. My knee is not playing ball today, so apologies, I'm not that smooth. Right, so to the side, bring that leg to you. Boom. There. See how I like over exaggerate? I literally do that in reality as well, not just demonstrate it. Because it brings his leg right up. I've got no danger of him holding my hand or anything like that. If he does that, he's putting a face palm. Yeah? So now I can bring it back. So my leg got kicked out, bring my toe in here, and now he's going to look to try and get his weight back. Boom. I'm going to switch my foot to the far hip, and this leg's here. I'm flaring up, and I'm good. Yeah? Everyone got that? Yes.
When it comes to when you've got it on your shoulder,
yeah.
is it
Is it always a good thing to try use that triangle underneath the knee, like you said the last time you tried to sit out, or is it only when you want to sweep?
I'm not trying to do that for this technique.
Right.
Because it sometimes helps because I want him to kind of, as he gets up, he kind of faces me. Alright? I don't want him to be facing away from me because he won't be able to stand up otherwise. Does that make sense? Don't over worry about this too much. Because I'm actually doing most of the control with my shoulder and the back of my head with his foot. Because when we get up to do the drill, I feel his foot on the back of my head most of the time. Okay? Yeah? Let's see if that here.
Usually if he stands up there, he's just going to get more work.
This is it. Right, let's see if that goes. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Alan. Sorry, mate.
Was he ready for it?
Do the clap.
I think you're on on Monday.
Slacky. A bit slacky.
I'll join you.
So keep your foot, your bottom foot. No, that was good. Tickle his testicles. Right, there you go. Keep that foot there. Because when he gets up, it means that foot's already in place. So he's going to try and get up and put his weight up. Get your weight all the way up. Yeah? Don't worry about the extension yet, just keep practicing the entry. I'll show you how I would like you to think about getting up. It's one of those odd positions, it's like deep half movement, where you want to help them get into the position. Because if you don't, you're going to get swept anyway. Do you know what I mean? So if you get up properly so they're in a decent X guard, you're going to be in the position to start defending X guard, not this weird thing that's in between. Does that make sense? Yeah, so if you go on, I'm going to do a technique again. See that? I went straight up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah? So as soon as he pulls, I'm not giving him a chance to do what we did last week.
Ah, okay.
Because if I delay, he's just going to do a 10 stand up, I'm going to be on my bum. Does that make sense? Yeah? So let me demonstrate that to everyone. Guys, pause 1 second. I've got my volunteer. They didn't wear the dress up yet. So he's going to do that technique. Boom. Look, as soon as he's getting to here, I'm pushing myself up. I'm not delaying. If I delay down here, he's just going to do what we did last week. Okay? So a lot of the time I'm going to, granted, this is probably the first time a lot of you have seen or been in this guard or position, yeah? So it's not going to be natural for you to just build up that base straight away. However, I want to change that as of today. Yeah? So as soon as you feel someone going under, you're just going to try and get to your feet and get a steady central position. When I mean central, I think what I'm trying to say is you've got centered weight. Okay, you're not leaning either way, you've got a nice central weighted position. Okay? So he pulls over, he wraps up, I'm already up. See that? I've got my weight equal. Put his foot round here, foot round here. You want to have a bit more flair if you can. A little flair for me. Show me a bit of flair. There we go. And look, here. You can feel my leg on the back of your head, right? That will help you later, okay? Because now, his weight, my weight is directly over his hips, okay? From a top perspective, to make you understand why I'm letting him get to X-guard, is that when we're in X-guard, I have ways to defend X-guard. When we're in a weird mangled position, it becomes a scramble, all right? And that can go any way. It's not predictable, okay? So once I get to here, now I'm starting to think about how I can escape it, okay? But I need to get to there to escape it efficiently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you've got to almost let them get to exhale. Yes. Yeah? Everyone understand?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Let's give it.
I'll stand up.
Shut up. Well,
There you go.
still close.
Yeah?
Use your foot on the floor.
Mine?
Yeah.
I can't get it. I'm just about to reach it.
Move yourself. So you want him to be able to have square position.
I want him to put his foot flat.
Yeah. Like for
Oh, so
sake of
you
right
can
to
more
the
under.
Yeah.
So you want to lift up,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
If you just move out, he's got
Yeah.
and that's the way to the most
He may be
right?
using something
Yeah. But you're bringing him off the floor. Yeah. So we'll get into that in a second. But just
Get there.
he should hopefully walk. So you need to make that happen. Yeah. Hello.
Andy, when it comes to control on the here,
Yeah.
I'm struggling to adjust for my own size to be able to control the display because when I try and nudge it over, I think you feel a bunch. Like really
Pull your foot, pull his leg closer to you.
with hands or
You need to, but I typically do most of it with my left. There you go.
No, you're
Yeah.
Bring the foot down to be under the.
You've got control.
No.
You've got more control
Yeah.
than I think you do.
That one.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got to be there, and then that one. Under, yeah, under that.
Yeah, let me swap over and I feel you get what I mean. Just shoot yourself up. There's nothing there. There you go.
I thought you put that under there, that's it, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, right. Well, there you
Yeah, so you're lifting one leg. That's it, yes. And then get right into that.
go. It's okay.
Keep that there.
Okay.
And then you should do it, that's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
oh,
good.
the controls that way.
It goes here, here. That's what you need to be worried about. And look, the more you can extend up, that's it. Yeah?
Like that.
Yeah, because look, if you just go outwards,
Yeah.
I can plant my foot. Alright? So you go up,
Yeah, okay. You did me then.
yeah?
His feet on my hip.
Ideally. He's struggling with the rotation of his hip. So, yeah? Is that alright? Yeah? Getting in there alright? Yep. That's beautiful one. That's good. Yeah? You feel like you're in control?
Yeah, that's it, there. So I just basically have to go like that. You've got to be more underneath. So,
To get into the position and walk on.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay guys, so time. Let me do it. I'll do it on show back actually, because he's a bit of a lump. So if I can do it on show back, you guys can do it on each other. I mean in the nicest way possible. All pure muscle. Alright? So over, bring his leg to me, shoot it up, look, he's going straight up, because he's a sensible boy. Alright, so look, if I need to make any little wiggles to make myself feel like I'm in the right spot, then you can do that, okay? So look, if I try and push him out, he's got his foot based. That's such a waste of energy. I might get him over there, but I'll probably use a load of energy and I can't even sit up, I can't do anything, okay? So I'm going to elevate him up, push him out, come up to this elbow, okay? A lot of the time, I can feel his foot on the back of my head as well, okay? And I can do a little bit of a hold, just with my shoulder and neck. It's a bit weird, but that's if you need that extra assistance, Okay? It does come in quite handy, and it helps you know you're going the right way. Okay? So I'm going to go up and then out to that elbow. Okay? So I'm sitting up and feel his foot there behind my head. If he does it, if he lets his foot go floppy, he's probably going to keep going, right? So that's why it's really good to get this leg right on your shoulder, okay? So now I come back and look, I'm going to pull my legs in. The closer he is, the smaller his base is, which means it's easier to sweep, right? You either want it super close or super extended. And we're doing both. We're bringing it in and then we're going up and out. Now we're bringing it back. Now we're going to go up and out. Sit up to the elbow. Now we're going to sit back, bring him with me. Right? I'm sliding his foot as the weight's transferring to this leg. So that it's this leg's a little bit lighter. Yeah, does that make sense? Yes, sir.
When you're pushing him out and out, are you throwing him off or are you following him?
I want control. I'm not throwing, I'm just extending. I just want to get his weight over there on this leg and light on this leg. Yeah? So I'm going out and up.
You don't have to really lift in that far.
Look, I'm not, all I'm doing is getting it light.
Yeah.
Yeah? Just so I can take the weight off this so I can sit up. Yeah? Does that make sense? Because I did it without using my hands or anything there. So I'm really trying to highlight that I'm not using strength. I'm using my hips here, which is a little bit of muscle there, but then for the most part, because it's directly under his hips, it's not actually as much as what you might think, even though this massive ball of muscle right there. Does that make sense, guys? So you're just going to do that rocking back and forth, play around, feel if your weight is in the right spot. If you're really struggling with this, it probably means your hips are out of line of his. Does that make sense? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good job.
Wow.
So I want you to go up first.
A bit more.
Pull him closer to you. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Lift him up.
Yeah.
Lift him up and then out. Sit forward, sit. Now drag him back. Yeah. Now up and out. And drag him back.
What do you mean out?
Just when you go up to your elbow, you're pushing him this way.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah? Look, do you see how your feet go so far through?
Yeah.
I want you to, your starting point means you're not flaring your legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because if that happens, you're going through, which means you're straightening your leg, which isn't actually pushing it.
Okay.
So your focus very much on getting him over there.
Yeah.
You need to go up first. Look at your waist, you're using a lot of effort.
Yeah.
I think if you keep holding on, you can hold on and then
Okay.
Right? I want you to up and out. There we go, that was a bit better.
Yeah.
That felt a lot better.
Yeah.
Everyone looked a lot better. Yeah, do that again. No, once you get it right, it's not that effort.
Yeah.
If I'm able to do it to Shadbroke without strength, then you should go for that.
Yeah.
How much do you need?
yeah, I think it's the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
At the moment.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't have to shock it. Yeah?
My legs too high.
So what helped this? Because he's worried about, he's struggling with the leg thing again.
Yeah, because of
Yeah, so if I come down, then lift up. Yeah, so you've got to sit up for it. And you more. Come on, sit up.
Yeah, and you've got to be weighted. Go at the knee. Yeah.
Just do like this.
Yeah. the entry is going to be hard.
That's it.
There's like a sweet spot. Yeah. Because you don't feel that yet.
So imagine
I want you to do this again, please.
That's it.
I want to show that.
Technical stand-up. That's where we're
Again,
going.
have it of me standing straight and you making sure this man is like back. One. Shoulder. Voila. Then I stand up straight. Aha. You want to control. Now try to move. See? This is the best one. Go down. Again. Bam!
There we go. There we go.
Yes.
Well done, bro. If you just sit up in
So the secret
space, you got
leg.
your body. Yeah.
There.
That's it. So you go up and down, sit up. Whoa, but look, you need to keep this leg on you.
No, no.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, you're holding on to it just with your neck and shoulder, right? So do it. Yes! Look.
I might deliberately try to like top you over
You're prompting the reaction. Well, we'll go into the next bit. Actually, can you see how it does? Just let me look at it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Get your weight up.
Then one.
So get that shin on your neck.
Lovely.
There you go. Look, sit up further. Extend him away. See your right leg or right foot. It's not attached to his hip. You've just got a leg that's straight.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure you get that knee flared. Yes, Sarah, what was your question?
How do you get a better entry to get underneath your hips? Because I feel like I'm pulling in. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, I know you, well, I feel like the leg is here, right underneath. I know you have to adjust it, but what gives you a better entry? Is there anything?
Shuffle your bum. Just like shuffle. Like literally, the amount of times if you're so look, I'm here, yeah? This ain't good, right? So look, I'm going to use the extension. See that? I'll take the weight off and now I can put myself in this position. Yeah. Okay guys, first at a time. So, let's go to the badass sweep. Okay, I love this sweep, really grateful. Yeah? Okay guys, so with this sweep, we're playing around with changing directions and we're trying to get them to transfer weight from leg to leg, alright? This is like one of the best and most popular X-guard swims, okay? So look, the reason we've been doing this drill is because we want to practice being able to transfer and feel when the weight distribution is changing, okay? So look, I'm going to get up, get him over here. Right, as soon as I'm letting his weight come back, this foot's going to drop to the ankle, okay? So now, the weight's going to be predominantly on this foot, alright? Which means this leg's going to be, for a moment, very light. So I'm going to be kicking this leg this way, and I'm pushing, straightening this leg this way. Okay, so the hip leg's pushing in this way, and the ankle foot is going to push in this way. So look, as I go over, I'll bring it, where you go? It's just falling over. Yeah. Let's try that again. Look, I'm going to extend him this way. As he comes back, take his leg away. Let the leg come up, take a position, punch it. Sorry. Whoa, calm down, Darren. Look, I'm here, I'm going to extend him away. As he comes back, I'm going to take that leg up. Whee! Catch the leg, come round, people's elbow. Yeah, let me do it on someone else. This man knows how to break. Actually, probably not, because he's the one doing the throwing most of the time. So look, I'm going to go up and out. I'm going to come back, take the ankle away. Okay, if I can keep this contact here, that would be really helpful, okay, because it's going to just keep it there, so I can pass it over to the hand. And now I can drive the foot to the floor and keep the position, okay? Because you don't want to just both fall down and both get up. So there's a massive point of you want to get the dominant position.
So how about the person I got? So sorry, myself.
Yeah.
Stand up and come on.
Then I've made an error.
Ah, okay.
So shall we do it properly?
Yeah,
Can you try and get up? Let's just go stand by. So stand, come back, push. I collect the leg. As long as I collect this leg, I'm alright. Yeah?
Yeah. Because you roll your back. It's like once you're back. Yeah. Okay.
Because if he doesn't, then
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just going to get up and beat into it.
Yeah.
The thing is, because you're both falling flat.
yeah.
So you need to be aware of that. So that's why I like to keep that hook there if I can. If there's a bit more momentum and they've fallen a bit further, then I will literally Superman up and catch that leg. Yeah? Okay, let's get there. 1, 2, 3! Straight back, foot So, are you in tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We'll do rounds tomorrow, yeah? I twisted my knee.
No problem.
I just don't want to risk.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
That's it, man. You see that pass? It's lovely.
It's the hook.
Yeah.
If you've got that hook, I'll grab it. Hook from where? When he throws down, you've got that.
Well, at that moment. Right, let's do it so we're all sideways. Like that. So you're going to fall that way, or this way. Yeah? If some of the time you've got big legs, right? Some of the time you can go direct like this as they stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you're picking the leg, it's going to be hard for you to do the extra transition. So sometimes he will stand up and he's put so much weight on this, you kick that leg out straight away. Does that make sense? It'll probably work really well for you as well.
Yeah.
When they go stand
A lot of this, like, we do the drill to encourage the feeling, so you understand when to do it. In reality, you go into exercise, you feel the weight change, you go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's not wrong. Yeah.
Thank you.
Up and then. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You want his weight to come back, but
okay.
yeah, you still get it. The problem is what you've got to be careful. If you do it on me, instead, just go into this and.
Sometimes you
Shadow, you push it.
And then they'll go like this, and then right. So you've got a habit of going here. The more you're here, the better you can Right, okay. Cool. Because if you extend me away, you can try and do it whilst I'm away here, right? And you go to try and do a swing me here. Right, look. Yeah, look.
It's going to be hard.
It's a lot harder, right? I think you start being the nuisance.
Exactly.
Yeah?
There you go.
what will happen naturally? So you're going to extend, right? Extend away. I'm going to come back. See how you're trying to lift it up. Push it out.
Okay.
It's like a swing. Like a foot swing.
Okay.
So you're not going to lift the leg up, you're going to take it away. So, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Try again. I'm going to come back.
It's only from here, right?
Yes. So, that's the one. You see that? I want nothing. Yeah?
I was doing it from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I go down the side.
Makes sense.
Like that. I've got no chance.
Okay.
Yeah? It's still a little bit high. A little bit high. That was good.
Once I finish, for example, I'll go right into it. So I get this, and then get my leg just stuck here. Even if I've got like worst case scenario, I'm not going to get this, but then I get.
No, bro. Come on, go back down. Bend your leg.
Because it looks like you're trying to.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that perfection.
Yeah. Look, do you see how like when we jump in? A couple of things I want to address.
And shoulders.
Just before you touch the
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay, so
you're doing jumping jack.
I'm going to
Push my legs straight at the back.
Then
Then you have left control.
I'm going to go to here. Okay. Look, because I've got this,
One.
this means I can't get up. Yeah? Yeah? I'm not just going to stay there and hold his leg, I'm going to follow all the way around and then put all my lovely muscles and
Almost like are you trying to backstep? That's sort of.
kind of, I'm just following it round. I'm going to whatever I'm doing. I'm keeping hold of his leg. Stop him running away. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's it, Shadra. That's it. So bend your top leg. Keep your legs exactly where you are. If you pull his leg to you, use your top leg. There you go. So you can't go anywhere. Try and get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Okay. So this one's kind of
Yeah.
And then
So now you can kick out your bottom leg.
And it goes down this side.
So what I'll do, keep that. Keep that.
Yeah, yeah.
Pull that out. Now you can basically turn, and then you go get up and follow it around. Yeah? So that's what will stop him getting up. Yeah, go on. You guys got a question, you alright? You nailed it, so I believe you. That's the question. But
When it comes to inspiring, it happens just like that.
there you go, that. That's it. So why is it a little bit difficult?
Because that was delayed. It's too delayed.
So your knee How did you manage to get these
Put it out.
I was so extended. Yeah. I can stand up again.
So as you extend it away, you did it a couple of times.
Yeah, so you see what this is like.
How many times?
How do you address that? You
It's
just
all about finding the right time.
I think that.
So you put it down like this, and then go like this. So you put your knee up.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to lift him up.
Yes,
I'm taking his leg this way.
Yeah.
So I go to here, as
so
I
even
put it
kicking
back.
this one over. You get that.
You try to take your hand over to the hand
Yeah,
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You pull your foot out as soon as you can.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, so don't lift up, keep his leg out, so I can pass out. Yeah? You get it?
That's probably where I'm.
Let's
We've all got a little thing.
Look,
do yours.
I made it easy for you. Because this is what you can do. Right. So, let's try it, Let's try it, you should.
So you're trying to
Standing basically.
get up before he's falling.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, so if I come all the way back, so I'm going to get up and go
This time I left it. Easy.
Put this down, all the way back, take it out,
That was bad.
I think your leg was.
and then
I had to kick first.
Okay, let me just stand up. I'll stand up so that I can try.
kick the foot out, and I'm fully back. Because the point is that I want all the weight to be on that foot. If I'm not letting the weight go on that foot, it means that leg's heavy. So that's where you're ready. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah? So that's the key for this, right? So that's what you want to time. You'll just feel it's like
That's right.
Do you know all your other issues? Any issues?
No, I'm concentrating on time. But
Oh, yeah.
once we've done the timing, I think we've got the last one. I didn't follow through.
Come back.
Yeah.
So I managed to. Yeah, I didn't follow through.
You're getting up to 4.
Right. So I'm going to make sure you go to 4.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so we're going to finish off with a bit of positional sparring. Okay? So, we are going to start. Ooh. So we're going to start here. Alright? Matt's job is to sweep, my job's to run away. Alright? Okay, I just need to escape X card. So, just so you're, to give you some ideas, the higher up you are, the less you're, the more likely you're going to fall over. So I need to start thinking about the base. You want to try and reduce how much he can move you, because as we've learned, he's trying to offset our balance from back and forth, forwards and side to side. Okay? What's controlling me here? What's giving him the ability to control me? Sorry?
The feet, the legs.
That's your move out. You can either go forwards or backwards. Be warned, your balance is going to be being offset the whole time, so it's not quite as easy as that. Okay? But that's how you start to get out. Alright? Do we understand? Grab a quick drink, put your mouth guards in, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. Yeah, I was sparring with I've got a black belt mate who comes down and just sit around. There's a position called fish there, and it kind of like made him on the lockdown basically. And then he just turned and I felt he'll be alright, he'll be alright. It's my existing injury, so I was just it's just aching and I feel that so it didn't tear, but so that's enough for me. Right, okay guys, so let's get 3 people on the bottom, 3 people on the top. This is going to be a lot of he's going to be constantly at it by the looks of it. So start from the X guard. So you can just stand up, just get in there from standing.
What did you do when we get to?
Tickles. So keep your heels. There you go.
Is it sweet or bus?
Yeah, sweet, or he just needs to escape, even if he just runs away. That's okay. That's the hardest bit. Right, I tell you what guys, I'm just going to be a bit of a pain in the bum. If we have everyone sideways. See, because at the moment everyone's about to either go into each other or into a wall. Yeah? Does that make sense? Yeah. Just, you won't angle this, you'll be safe. I look after you. Right, snap hands, cross fists, take it away. Go! Go on, get him moving, Darryl. Look, you're all relaxed. Come on, look, he's getting his hips downstairs. There we go. Take it. Oh, get away, Lou. Oh, the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well done.
That feels weird.
Hey, one down on top. Take it away, this one. That's it, forwards or back shadow. So I think about each way, you can step forwards or backwards. There you go, beautiful. See? I find forwards easier, some people prefer to go back. If you catch it right, you can drop down into the triangle, which is pretty good. They don't like it because you can be all with your fingers in there first. Oh, hey mate.
Wherever you want.
Good?
Yep.
Place. Yeah.
Is this yours?
Yeah. Yeah. I know where it is.
Yeah, fine.
Some go on top. Down. You go on the bottom here. Get your foot back up. Nice. Nicely. Well done, Lou. No, come on. Come over here. Over here. You guys can just go in. Right, go on your back.
Bit lots of kind of half shoulder.
So, I don't feel like you're doing much here.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, you're doing that shit? Is there much of a push on my leg? Wait, there we are. Okay, come on, keep it moving. Yeah? Okay, look. You just relax that foot. This leg. Come on.
Modified exercise.
Now I've got to try and get to it. Oh, whilst I'm... Yeah?
And then
Well, so you want to push, so go back. Hit it.
Yeah.
Foot. Take turn. Yeah? So you go back to what we did last week. Remember that? So what your back is, jump top. Obviously I've been doing this a while, right?
Yeah.
But I have actually got a really hurt knee, so me doing this is actually very difficult. So look, this,
yeah.
you can feel like everywhere, like trying to get my foot. Exactly. Yeah? You see my point? There is it. You've got to really try and hunt for that, right? And in that time frame.
Yeah.
So I think it's mainly from your hip, I reckon.
Yeah.
So you want to get that rotation and then flip out. Okay? So what you've got to be careful of, if you're forcing it and your hips aren't doing the work, right? So if you're feeling tight here, be careful with that, okay? Extend this hip. I mean, you've got good rotation with it, you just need to learn to use it in this circumstance. Does that make sense? Yeah? Thank you. Oh!
So kind of.
Nice, man! I love you. Yeah. There you go, you're out. You're out. You're out, man. You're out.
I give it to you.
Let's keep it going. So you're in the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, nice try, man. Nice try. Yes, you are. Nice, nice. Right, take stand up. What did we do last week? And this is beautiful. Alright, roll onto that. Good. Sorry, like that. That's good. So watch your space there, Ash. Really good. Well, try to get up. Don't accept it. You 100% accepted that, Darryl. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, just because, guys, time. That's the end, right? I want to talk about something, right? Exactly what Shadrach was talking about earlier, okay? Which is like, and this is the mentality of competition, alright? Just because someone's done a sweep, like got your bum to touch the floor, it does not mean they've got the points for that sweep. Okay? So look, Shadrach's going to do the technique on me, okay? That's the leg that isn't moving. So look, he's gone over, he's going to do a technique, he's going to get me back. Boom! Push, look. I'm doing everything I can.
So what's your point? You've got 2 points, right?
No, I've got nothing.
No, so far nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Because I was on top to start with. Yeah?
Now you need to pass.
Yeah, now I am in a position where I can start controlling your legs and getting a pass.
Okay.
So it can backfire. Alright? But this is why, when you do like this sweep, you need to secure them and not let them get up. Because otherwise you've achieved nothing, and if nothing, you've given them an opportunity to pass it on.
Alright.
Does that make sense? So is that's what you did earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, so
What did he need to do to get the points in?
get on top.
Get out.
Yeah, so when we landed, I was straight away, like, control, get my leg back. Yeah, so we land like this, okay?
Yeah.
Boom. Straight away I was turned and I was getting my leg out. Okay? That's why you get up, you follow that leg. Oh shit. Yeah? Now he's getting the points.
He needs to pass your legs as well.
He doesn't need to pass. Like he might get the leg. It lends itself well to a pass. Alright? This movement helps you get a pass straight away. But what might happen, he catches this leg, for example, and he pins it to the floor, and then I come to here and then start playing guard.
So is that a sweep then?
He still gets a sweep.
Okay.
But he hasn't got a pass. Yeah?
So no 3 points.
You get 2 points, but you wouldn't get the 3 points for the pass.
Perfect.
So a lot of the time, like, what will happen if you land him back for us?
Sure.
Yeah. So like I've fallen and I've gone to here. I managed to collect his leg, for example, and he's starting to back away to try and get up. Yeah. Cool. I'm just lifting the leg up. I'm just lifting it up. Lifting it up. Right. Yeah. I've got the points. Cool. Now I can advance. So you can start thinking about things strategically. Like you don't need to just plough through. Because in that transition that I start passing, he like shakes me off and gets an underhook, and then we end up here. What have I achieved? Nothing. An advantage if I'm lucky. Yeah, I've used all that energy to do a sick little sequence and achieve 0 points. Jarring. And I hate to say it, Sean won't make me using her as an example. Last week, she had this girl banged to the right. She got her down, went straight for a pass. The girl turtled, she took her back, rolled straight over into an armbar, buggered up the armbar, girl ended up in top and got a pass. Sean achieved 0 points because she did not control any of the positions long enough to gain the points, even though she should have been 12 points up, or whatever it was, 9 points I think. But because those positions she didn't hold and get the points, all worthless, and then that girl just got, I think it was like a sweep or a pass. I think it was a pass because it was off of the armbar failed. That this girl won the fight, even though that whole sequence should have been like, and she was hitting herself, but it's a classic example of what I keep saying, secure those points in your strategy. Yeah? It's really important to think about that. Yeah? Okay, so those who are competing coming up or thinking about it, right, during the open mats, try and pick people that are competing and try and have, like, not every round has to be this way, right, but have competitive rounds. Think about the points, think about each position, right? If you're losing it, think, shit, I'm 2 points down, how can I get these 2 points back? Alright, or whatever. If you want me to go through the points with you individually and stuff like that, or even I'll do a session just going through the points and scoring, it's quite important to think about that as you're rolling. Obviously, you can have your fun rolls as well, but it's important to start building up your competitive rounds and think about not giving them an inch. Yeah? Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Good work.
Yeah, yeah.